Hello and welcome to Fancy Football, and this is the UEFA Champions League quarter-final prediction from our end. And with me once more is my co-pilot and my friend Paul. Paul, how are you?
I'm fine, I'm affairs. How you doing? Good evening.
Yeah, good evening. And what a day! What a weekend of football we just had. Real Madrid lost, Arsenal drew. So a couple of results left, right, center. And let's see how this sort of form is being transcended into the Champions League quarterfinals, where Bayern will face Inter Milan, Arsenal will host Real Madrid, uh, Barcelona,
Barcelona,
Dortmund,
host Dortmund.
then PSG against Aston Villa. Um, it's going to be intriguing to see how this eight clubs set up in this stage of the competition. I think I just like this kind of draw that you have. Uh, I think the site, if you look at the sides that have not won this competition, are only two, but are only two sides in this PSG and Arsenal. They've not won it. PSG and Arsenal, including I think I guess also Dortmund as well. I don't. Okay, Dortmund won it. Dortmund. Okay, Dortmund won it 1997 against Juventus. So only Arsenal and PSG, but these two sides they have experience in playing in the finals recently. If you look at a 30 years or 20 years gap, but we are where we are. So let's start with the first match of the day: Bayern Munich Inter Milan. It's going to be an intriguing match. Inter Milan were last in the final. Was it 3 years ago? And they lost against 2 years ago. Sorry, against Manchester City. By lone goal scored by Rodri. But this time around, they are playing against Bayern. So, what's your take about the match?
For me, it's going to be an interesting match because if you check the quarterfinal draws, there is no easy club or easy match out of the four
Yeah,
matches. So there's no one that you can easily say you write off this particular club. So it's going to be interesting for Inter Milan, for Bayern Munich and Inter Milan. I just can't wait to see that match because Inter, they are the best defensive side when it comes to this season Champions League. They've conceded only 2 goals in the entire competition so far. And Bayern Munich are also struggling. If you look back, you discover that they did play they played the playoff. Yeah, they played the playoff. So for me, the match is going to be a blockbuster match. So I'll be going for a draw on that match. It's going to be a 1-1 draw for me. So I don't see Bayern Munich beating Inter based on their defensive record in the Champions League. So for me, I'll go for a 1-1 draw. Likewise, I don't see Inter penetrating Bayern Munich because we all know that Bayern Munich is an attacking side. So the game is going to be very, very interesting. So I just can't wait to see the game.
yeah. Okay.
So, so what's your take on Bayern Munich Inter Milan?
Okay. For Bayern Inter, let's still go back to Bayern Inter. I will for me, I think I will go with your own result, a 1-1 draw for Bayern Inter at the Allianz Arena. Depending on what Inter, yeah, they can always surprise, they can always shock you. So let's see how it goes. Let's see how these two matches go on the night where we expect a serious fireworks from these two sides.
Right. So the next match on our list is Arsenal versus Real Madrid. This is a match we all have been waiting for.
Yes.
So Arsenal versus Real Madrid. Yep, at the Emirates Stadium. So I can't. I've told you times with that number that I've been waiting for this time for a very long time.
Yeah.
So hosting Real Madrid at Emirates, despite the fact that we lost one of our best defender through injury, in the person of Gabriel Morales. So I still see Arsenal winning Real Madrid by 3 goals to 1.
3 goes to 1.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a huge statement. 3 goes to 1. I think for me, it's going to be a real topsy-turvy. Madrid are not really in form now. We've seen them. We saw them lost against Valencia at home. But when it comes to the Champions League, you can never count Madrid out, no matter who you are. Even the great sides that have played the Champions League against Madrid, they know that you cannot count them out. They fall in love with the Champions League to an extent that when they see the trophy, it's just like, let's just take it home. For the Arsenal side, yes, they've lost they are one of their best defenders. They have Saka back, but also they are still struggling because I watched them against Everton, and I would say they struggled in that match. Not necessarily creating those chances that they need, but it's all about breaking down an Everton side that is resilient, and then there's on the bottom half of the table. Yes, Madrid will be much more expansive. They'll be much more open. But if Arsenal can score 3 goals, what can stop Madrid from also scoring 3 goals? Because they pose one of the best attacks in Europe currently now. One of the best, whether we like it or not, with Kylian Mbappe, Vinicius Junior, Rodrigo, they have those men ahead of them. So I think for
Sure.
me, if you are going for a 3-1, I'll go for a 2-1 win for Real Madrid. That's where a 2-1 win for Real Madrid. No too much bias for Arsenal, but a 2-1 win for Real Madrid.
So you see Real Madrid beating Arsenal at home.
No, I see Real Madrid winning that match at home.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to the Wednesday's matches where you have Aston Villa hosting PSG at the Villa Park, then
Okay.
Dortmund hosting Barcelona at what's the name of the name of this big one of the biggest stadium in Europe? At the Signal Iduna Park. Uh, I think it's one of the loudest stadium in Europe, if not the loudest itself. We expect Barcelona to come out with the fireworks. Dortmund, the bookmakers, and let me tell you something. Funny enough, the bookmakers are giving Dortmund 68% to win in extra time, and Barcelona 13%. 13%.
I don't understand. 68% to Dortmund.
Yes, to win in extra time.
Is it both
Okay.
legs or the first
No, the
first leg?
first leg 68% and extra time 19%, then 13%, that 30%, maybe in both legs too. After, but this is a
It
winning
should be both.
probability of 90 minutes. Okay, so let's see if 68%. Okay, 68% for Dortmund to win. If you take away, let's just say for Dortmund to win this match is for something percent, and a draw of 19% and Barcelona 13%. I don't know why Barcelona is being given 13%.
Okay.
But this is for me. This is the reason why I think Barcelona is being given 13%, because only few clubs can go to the Signal in Duma Park, whether the Dortmund are in form or not. When it comes to the Champions League, only few clubs can go there and pull out a result, and we've seen it time and
But
time again.
sorry to cut it short, but Dortmund are also going to Nou Camp. Nou Camp is not an easy ground for them as well.
Yes, until when they
So
go to until when
if
they
the
go to the
book
new
if the bookmakers
camp.
are giving Barcelona
Yeah, 13%.
13%,
Yeah.
I don't understand. Is there something that we are not aware of?
So possibly there might be something we are not aware of. It might be something that we are not
Because
aware of.
from what you are saying now, Dortmund is the favorite to qualify.
Yes, that's what the bookmakers are saying, because they are not to take that away from them. They are last year finalists. They still have the core of their players in that. Even though that's why they don't have the form in domestic league, they have the form in the Champions League.
Is it not the
Uh,
same Dortmund that played Madrid in the group stage? That Madrid.
Yes,
They lost to Madrid
The same
4-2.
Dortmund that lost to Madrid in the finals as well last year. This same Dortmund team. So that is
All
it.
right.
So just let's give the bookmakers a benefit of a doubt and see where it falls into. So, but for you, you said uh you're saying that you go for a 3-1, a 3-2 win in favor of Barcelona.
Yeah,
Why?
because Barcelona is one of the informed team in this competition. You can't take that away from them. In fact, now they are the favorite
No, you
in
can't
this
pimp them. You
competition.
can't put them. You can't pimp them as the favorite. And I keep on saying why you can't put them as favorite. You still have the defending champions in this competition. When
No, you're not getting the point. Forget.
you
Okay, Man City. Is
yeah.
Man City not the defending champion in Premiership? Where are they in
No,
the table?
it's not the same thing.
No, no, no. I'm
If
not
you
saying it's the same
uh
thing. My point is this:
yeah,
in terms of this season's Champions League,
yes,
who is the favorite?
it's Real Madrid.
Baka
It's
is
Real
higher
Madrid.
than no. Baka is higher
No.
than Real Madrid when it comes to favorites. The possibility, the chances to win this Champions League.
I'm coming, hold on.
Then it was Liverpool when Liverpool was still in the Champions League. Then Baka second. So just if you check it, you discover that Baka is the favorite now to win this Champions League this year,
Is it
2024,
is it in
2025.
terms of is it in terms of odds?
In
Is
terms
it in
of
terms
odds,
of
yeah,
no, in terms of odd, yes, you might say they're the slight favorite, but you still have it. That's why I keep saying that you still have the defending champions
I'm
in
not
there.
disputing the fact the defending champion
Uh,
is still there. The defending champion in how many times have they played Baka this season? How many goals have they?
that's not the issue.
It's not the
let's not
issue. I know it's two
let's not
different cups. I understand.
let's not bring in the Champions League
But
yeah, that's not the issue.
for me, when I was watching the analysis in Sky Sports
Yeah.
on Sky Sports, so then when Liverpool was still in the Champions League, Liverpool was the number one
Oh,
favorite.
I might slightly agree with you that Barcelona are the favorite because they have a 3-1 chance on Sky. This is what Sky Bet are saying now: a 3-1 chance to win it on Sky Bet, and Real Madrid is 7-2. But I just think that with Real Madrid presence there,
Even from
Barcelona
the
odds.
list, Arsenal is ahead of Real Madrid.
No, on this one, Arsenal is not ahead from Sky Bet. Arsenal has 7-1 chance to win it on Sky Bet. PSG has 100 to
How many?
30.
What of Real Madrid?
Real Madrid have 7-2, so you can see. So 72 chance to win it. So, but this is even Bayern are still ahead of Arsenal 5-1. So, and the reason why, let me just inform you and our listeners. The reason why it is like this is that if you look at Real Madrid chances to win it in terms of what the bookmakers in terms of the winning odds, I think is much more. You say for every 7 chance they get, they can win it twice. For Barcelona, for every 3 chance they get, they can win it once. That's what Sky Bet is saying now. And for Arsenal, for every 7 chances they get, they can also win it once. And that one is as there's an asterisk. For Bayern, they can win 1 out of 5. For Inter, they can win 1 out of 10. For Aston Villa, is 28 out of 1. Then Dortmund is 40 out of 1.
Okay, for me, I still go with Barcelona because for me, they are the favorite in this year's Champions League. They are the favorite. So
This is what the odds are saying, but I think I don't really believe in that odds. Uh,
even if you
pimping,
don't believe in the odd,
pimping.
if you
Okay,
check
look at I
from
see I look at another odds, and the odds being given here is PSG to win it. That is what the Barcelona second, Madrid third, and Bayern Munich fifth. If odds are to win matches, then my brother.
I know odds. It's
Uh,
just speculation. So, but men looking at the way they are playing in this Champions League,
yeah.
you know that Barca, they've done well. They finished second in the group stage behind
Yes.
Liverpool. So, and if you watch their round of 16 game, they won home and away as well.
Yeah.
So they are doing well in the Champions League for now, and that's the reason I picked them to beat Dortmund 3-2.
Okay.
Because the match is a open match. Both sides they attacked a lot.
Okay.
So
So for you, you give them the also beat Dortmund 3-2.
yeah,
I'll go for a 1-1 draw because Dortmund are playing at the Sigma Iduna Park. What happens in the return leg is left for us to see. We'll come back here and talk about it.
okay.
Okay, let's move on from. Let's go to the Villa Park where Aston Villa will be taking on
PSG.
PSG. The club that's just won. They've just won their domestic title. Definitely, everybody expect them to win. They
Sure.
just won their domestic title, and at the end of the day, we expect that they have good young players in that team, a good future for the team. And if you look at what Luis Enrique have done, is that actually pushing out some of those old players, the likes of Messi, the likes of Neymar, some of those players that he didn't really want, and bringing in new players into the team, the likes of Dembele, the likes of even let this guy went to Juventus what's his name, Kolomawani went for Juventus as well.
Yeah.
So he doesn't really have a recognized striker in that team. But you see, all the front three and the midfield can score goals, and that's what is making them to be they look so dangerous. The like of Zaire Emery, the likes of Ndo.
Apart from
So
their front three, the way they are composed this season,
yeah, they are
their
very very
composure
composed.
is something that even make
Mm.
is their composure that gave them the edge over Liverpool.
I agree with you in that
They
match in
were
both
very
leagues.
composed in
In
both
short,
legs.
they were even unlucky to lose at home. To be frank, against
Yeah,
Liverpool.
that was the only chance Liverpool had
Yeah.
in that game.
Okay.
So they were very composed. I've never seen this type of PSG for a very long time.
Yeah. Yeah, I
For
think
a very long time.
the last time we saw a PSG like that was when they went to the final in 2001 and lost against Bayern. Well, yeah, in 2001 and lost against Bayern. So let's see what this young PSG side will do at the end of the day. So for Paul, uh, a draw against a draw between Bayern and Inter in the first Bayern and Inter, and a defeat for Real Madrid against Arsenal 3-1, and a win for Barcelona as well, 3-2 against Dortmund. Finally, uh, Paul, you said for this match you
PSG to
predicted
win.
a 3-1 win for Inter. So you have 3 wins and 2 draws in this Champions League quarterfinals. And for me, I just think that Aston Villa should be able to hold their own at the end of the day, but a 2-0 victory for PSG will be the right prediction for me. So that's what it is. Inter, for me, Inter to draw, Bayern, Arsenal to lose against Real Madrid 2-1, Barcelona to draw. I think it's a draw I gave, a 1-1 draw I gave, and the
Yeah.
PSG to yes, and PSG to lose to beat Aston Villa by 2 goals to 0. So we'll see what will come out at the end of it, and let's see. So for those if you are watching this video, if you're watching this video, kindly subscribe to Fancy Football, hit the notification bell, and also subscribe to Red London Roar, where you get the same video as well. And hopefully we'll come back next week. And no, we'll come back next
On
week. Yes, yes.
Tuesday.
Yeah, we'll come back here on Tuesday. Yes, which is next week, and talk about the match. We'll be here right here to talk about all the matches that will be played on Tuesday, and also we'll give you a review on Thursday on the matches that we played on Wednesday. So thank you so much for being part of the show. We'll see you when we come back on Tuesday. Paul, final take, please.
All right, guys, like you said, just subscribe to Fancy Football, Redlondonroar, hit the notification bell, hit the likes button. We hope to see you guys on Tuesday.
Yeah. See you on Tuesday.